Today we have interesting story about parasitoids. And these parasitoids are associated with snails. And you can watch them just crawling around. All these tiny small dots crawling around. These are parasitoids of a family Pteromalidae, of a superfamily Chalcidoidea wasps. And on the bottom of the jar, so we're trying to escape from the shells of snails. Two shells. How do they connect between them? Why they are associated with snails? This story starts from the snails, because I collected by accident two snails, but unfortunately these snails didn't survive and died. So I put them to this jar, this plastic jar, and took them out of a room on the balcony, because I knew that they can be consumed by flies, some detritivores flies of the family Sarcophagidae. Yes, it was pretty smelling shell and a little bit disgusting snails, but nevertheless Sarcophagidae flies found them and consumed successfully. So you see two shells of snails and on the bottom something dark. What's that? This is a puparium. Pupa inside, brownish puparium of Sarcophagidae flies. Yes, I expected that some flies will hatch from these pupariums, because larvae successfully ate dead bodies of snails. And you see this brown pupa, or to be precisely puparium of Sarcophagidae flies on the bottom of a jar. And I was waiting for Sarcophagidae, but I have here 1, 2, 3 pupariums, pretty big size. This shell, this puparium on the upside of the screen, puparium, and crawling parasitoids. Yes, by accident, not by accident, but because of some chemical receptors, parasitoids successfully found pupariums of flies, because they have been searching for flies and very successfully. So that's why from each puparium probably hatched about 20 different individuals of Chalcidoidea wasps of the family Pteromalidae, because I counted here yesterday about 30 small parasitoids, but today their numbers increased, probably about 50 or 60. These small crawling dots, males and females of a family Pteromaildae, probably genus Pteromaildae, but I'm not sure. You need to watch it identify under the microscope, because their size is pretty tiny, about 2 millimeters size. So that's why I cannot increase magnification too much, but you can recognize so many of them crawling around. Over 50 specimens crawling around in a jar. I covered, instead of lid, with petri dish like a lid, to prevent their escape. So maybe few of them escaped, because they are trying to escape very delicate crevices around, but majority still inside. For identification, maybe I will release some of them to increase population of parasitoids of flies, or just to keep with the culture. It depends if I can collect some pupariums and give them for parasitoids, but still they are here in a jar. It's quite easy to make a culture of parasitoids of flies or Diptera if you keep in culture of flies, because flies are pupating and puparium can be given for parasitoids, and parasitoids are usually very happy to parasitize proposed pupariums, because these are obviously pupal parasitoids of flies of the family Sarcophagidae. It will be quite interesting to make precise identification of this species, but for that we need to check literature, maybe consult with colleagues and take some photographs of morphology of this species, because several species can attack the same species of flies, so they're living in association of several species of parasitoids with the same host. Host can be varied, and parasitoids can be varied as well. So this is a story about parasitoids, so you have recognized how many of them can be in one jar. You see how many, over 50 specimens are crawling here around, and these are tiny Chalcidoidea wasps of the family Pteromalidae. I suppose genus Puparium, or maybe another one. Thank you for watching. Press like, write your comments, visit my Patreon page and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. Looking forward to see you on my channel as well. Next time. New stories are coming. Bye bye. See you soon. And the last but not the least, if you like nature, if you like insects, invertebrates, animals, as I like, as I love, subscribe to my channel. Write your comments, ask your questions, and if you need some advice, ask your advice. And good luck. See you soon on my channel. Bye bye.